Good morning, Lansing Journal community. I'm Josh Bootsma, Managing Editor of the Lansing Journal. The Lansing Journal exists to build community by keeping people like you informed and connected. The end of the year is a very natural time to do some reflection, to do some looking back. And that's what today's video is going to be. We have some clips for you today. And these are clips from the Lansing Journal videos that published in 2023. You can call this a compilation, a walk down memory lane, whatever you want to call it. These will be clips that are especially unique, or important, or significant, or funny, or frankly that we just really like and want to share with you again. So the Lansing Journal publishes every single week. We have lots of content to choose from 2023. We covered lots of amazing things. Melanie and I had a lot of fun doing it. We hope you enjoyed this look back at 2023 through the lens of the Lansing Journal. And of course, Happy New Year to you and your family. Reading week at Lansing Christian. This book is about a young girl who moved from a big city
until I was soaring so high I was just about horizontal to the ground.
And that's the story of Dr. Martin Luther King, written by Henry Rush, my dad.
The largest space seats up to 125 guests. Hey, come on back.
Of Wadian events and venues. Intentional trips to churches throughout Lansing.
I would suggest that church leaders, church members, be intentional about visiting 3 churches that you've never been to.
And I think of anybody deserves honor, it would be Mr. Schultz.
That's Career and Technical Education Showcase.
So we learn how to do nails, facials, different hairstyles.
I'm very interested in learning how to cook.
It's 3, 4, 5-year-olds, so it's not infants, but you're still teaching.
There's going to be a stage set up there, and the first ever candidate forum moderated by the Lansing Journal is going to be taking place.
It's the decorated door contest. So most of the names on this door are people you probably have not heard of.
Decorated by a instructional special education class.
Preparing for the candidate forum.
Wireless mic here.
And then Josh and I are going to be at a table in the front here. We're hoping that Lansing shows up to meet their candidates.
Trustees are elected to staggered 4-year terms.
My name is Saad Amasi.
My name is Rob Collins.
I am Dr. Maureen Grady-Paravich.
My name is Jerry Zeldenrust.
What is each of your understanding of the role of trustee?
We're at Blue Island newspaper printing because it's print day today.
But look for it in the mail next week.
Yes, to Lansing. Aquatic life and more.
Zebra, French.
All the kids love pets. They all have hamsters and.
Well, welcome to Lansing.
All right, thank you.
And welcome all of you to Lansing.
Voting? Yes, voting. This was actually our lowest voter turnout that we've had in the last 10 years. And so whereas 10 years ago, we were well above 20% of Lansing going to vote, now we're at 9%. At Trinity Lutheran Church with Pastor John Holyer.
That commemorate the journey that Jesus took with the cross. The first year we did it, we maybe had between 100 and 150.
Something that's very unique, and I think probably holds a unique significance to the people who are participating.
So that's what Walter did 100 years ago. Today, we need you. We need new generations of leaders and community builders.
But Mrs. Torrance Place is very on triangle. Thanks very, very much,
To send off to a state competition that is a science fair.
So for this to have 8 projects going is amazing.
Yeah. Wait a minute, I have an idea. We have Java chip, Java coffee. What? Maybe that sounds like it would go with.
I like that. I like that. Can we call it Journal Java Chip?
That sounds awesome.
I love it.
The Common Ground people, the people who are enrolled in Common Ground, said we need to open this up to people.
Like I know her, I just love her.
Sharon couldn't tell the difference between whose hand was up.
Organize a block party.
Going to watch a baseball game from a rooftop.
And let the kids know that we're here to support them. And
with Jeff White.
This kind of battle tactic in Vietnam, what it does show you the cost and the sacrifice of our servicemen.
Greenway Bike House.
Oh, there's plenty of hope for this bike. Sand and dirt get in there and they are just abrasive. These bikes can get you back on a bike and you can enjoy the outdoors.
Thornton Township Assessor Cassandra Elston was locked out of her office.
But when you come between me and the taxpayers and the job that they voted me in to do, I have a problem with that. Still can't get in.
Annual golf outing hosted by the Lansing Area Chamber.
Right down the middle. We found the Lansing book bike.
I try to do a little bit special stuff like this and just try to catch your eye. It's a kind of an extension arm of the library.
And thank you for taking time out of your day to come and help us dedicate this piece of land for those that are dearly departed. Betty Prisbilla, Ronald Alito.
They shall come and sing aloud on the height of Zion.
There's 3 keepsake options, and each of those 3 options is available in 3 different sizes. It comes with, right on this really nice paper.
This award acknowledges your exemplary service, professionalism, devotion to aviation safety, and recognition by your peers.
3 agreed to come in early today. I can taste the cinnamon.
Tamarind candy.
But you make it better than anyone else.
I could say that.
Virtual reality at the Lansing Public Library.
I'm dialing in.
Keep waving at them.
This is just like dancing in my own living room. I have to watch out for the walls.
Here with Crystal Goins.
The new name of the restaurant is Hotaru, and that means firefly in Japanese.
This is like fine dining ramen.
This is definitely fine. This is upscale fine dining.
Being here, we're at Oak Glen Lutheran Cemetery today.
We have what's called the children's portion of the cemetery. You can certainly see the contour of the old dunes, and yet that picture still is pretty much intact.
Cameron Jones, who's the foreman.
When you skateboard, you care about what you're doing, and so when you're building something like this, inherently, it's just going to go well because you want it to turn out well.
My longtime sports reporter, Mike Clark.
There are a lot of very passionate sports fans here who want to read about their local high school teams. We are providing coverage that you really can't get anywhere else.
Mexico en el Corazón, Marta Vargas and Miguel Gutierrez.
Que ponga un granito de arena en que México llegue a su corazón.
To be able to see a bit of Mexico fill their hearts.
Village Board Meetings 101. Village Clerk Vivian Payne. Next to her is Mayor Patty Item. Diane is like an old friend of the board. Proud to be from Lansing, Illinois, not Michigan.
Right.
These are nice mugs.
They are.
So we want to make sure that fun was not the only outcome of the Journal Java Chip promotion.
I thought it was awesome.
Lorene has donated 100%.
And I'll be cracking 380 eggs.
Ooh, look at Terry's consistency. Bob them.
And then we count them and put them in bags of 6.
This is Norma and Renee Alamillo.
They finally put a name to the X14184, which was Crescenciano Garcia.
So Sergeant Garcia, he was in high school age. He was 17, correct, when he joined the service?
They chased down a shooter and did not shoot him. Rather than simply complaining on Facebook or complaining to her friends and family, she has reached out to her elected officials. We want to make sure you know about pie opportunities. Is that what all of these butter babes are doing?
They're operating heavy machinery here.
1,000 pies.
That's that lovely, delicious crispiness on the top of your pie.
What we need tonight for Friday Night Lights is a football field, and finally the Red Wolves have it.
That's a good idea for us to partner with you guys.
And that is the Lansing Journal Latte.
Look at that.
I'm Kimo Supremo.
I'm Gnarly Jargon.
Your legs will get super tired, but like it's super fun.
Yeah, Kimo.
Lansing's local observance of Veterans Day.
Raising of the American flag, national anthem, Pledge of Allegiance.
We want to say thank you to our veterans.
Summer Megdadi.
Floor tiles, wall tiles, and backsplashes. I mixed it with the acrylic paint and then I applied epoxy on top.
Muchas gracias, Lansing Journal.
That's why I like the Lansing Journal.
Thankful for the Lansing Journal.
También estamos agradecidos con el diario de Lansing.
I love the Lansing Journal.
Our day begins reading the Lansing Journal.
We want to make sure you know how grateful we are for the way you came out on Giving News Day. $7,091.
A highlight reel of things to do for the holidays in Lansing.
For families, and it's really quite cool. Don't forget about your small businesses this holiday season.
35 Christmas trees.